Hi everyone. I'm a little late with today's video and I appreciate your patience with today's video and it being a little later than normal. And so, today I am feeling extremely blessed and I am just super excited about today. And it's not because I have anything to really share that's a really big announcement, although one is coming. But I really wanted to just send us a reminder about being present. I'm a picture taker. I love taking pictures. I scrapbook when I have time, and I really want to get back into that really, really soon. But there are a lot of really simple, beautiful moments that happen every single day. And what is our first reaction? To take a picture, to tweet about it, to go ahead and make sure that we Snapchat it and things like that. And I get it because I do it too, right? But there's something almost magical when we don't feel like we have to have proof of that moment actually occurring. That we can actually just soak it all up and take it in and just appreciate it without the responsibility, obligation, or even just request of taking pictures or capturing the moment so that other people can be a part of it. I get it though, right? Facebook Live is wonderful. That's what I'm using right now. I also understand the importance of Instagram and just regular Facebook posts and social media because that's how we feel connected. But sometimes there's just really, really simple moments that don't need to be shared, that can just be held and really just celebrated and appreciated for everything that they are, whether they mean something to a lot of people or they mean something to very few amounts of people. And when we're getting caught up in moments and running from this place to the next place, it's really hard to be present, to be in the moment, to celebrate those little things and those big things and really just be appreciative of life. But I want us to remember that we must be intentional with being present, with being still, with accepting that there are always going to be those moments that we're like, hey, you know what, here's a picture of me, and here's my family, and here's my dog, and oh, look what my cat did, and hey, you know what, look what my neighbor's doing, or whatever. But there's a lot more mystery and a lot more magic in those moments that other people don't even know about. So don't feel like you have to share it with everybody. It has to mean something to you. That's all that matters. When I look back on yesterday, and there have been a few yesterdays, I think about, the road I've traveled, the people that have come into my life, people that have left my life, jobs that I've had, jobs that I no longer have, places that I've lived, places that I've traveled, things I've done, all of those things. And those are all a part of my past, all a part of yesterday. And then I look a little bit more towards the future. So, whether that's retirement, whether that is, traveling, whether that is writing more books, whether that is spending more time with the people that I care about most, or doing something really spectacular, that's off in the future. Whatever goals and achievements I'm setting aside, right? And those are really, really important because in some way, my yesterdays will help dictate what my future and what my tomorrows look like. But there's a gap between yesterday and tomorrow, and that gap is called today. And there's a reason why my company slogan is called It Starts Today. We focus on the now. We focus on what's happening right now. And when we don't have all these other distractions going on, regardless of what those are, whether it's social media, whether it's pressure from other people, whether it's work, whether it's all these other things that come in to kind of take away the moment, this moment right here. And COVID, unfortunately, but also fortunately, has forced us to be present because it's taken away some of the things that we actually treasure most. Being together, having a hug, celebrating dinners, all kinds of things, going to the movie theater, going shopping, all these things that we used to do, playing baseball, all those things that we used to do without even thinking about it. So now what is COVID making us do? COVID is saying, you know what? Maybe it's time we slow down. Maybe it's time that we take advantage of the moments that we're in. Because I'm going to tell you right now, our yesterdays are done. They're long gone. They're probably not going to happen again. But also I want you to know, tomorrow's not here yet. Hi, Megan. Good to see you. Tomorrow's not here. And tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow is not promised to any single one of us. Yesterday's help us write our book. Tomorrow's, we get to see what kind of chapters we get to add to it. But we can't get there unless we start writing today's chapter. So focus on today's moment, whatever that is. Don't be afraid to tell people how you feel. I did that yesterday and today, told somebody actually how I felt about them, what I truly treasure about their friendship. And I wanted them to know, that person to know, because if something happens tomorrow, that person will know that I felt how I felt about that person. And I wanted that person to really, really understand that I treasure her and that I treasure her friendship. And she told me, actually kind of without planning, she said, you just feel like home. And that made me feel so good. And you know what? If we aren't willing to share how we feel about people, we might be left with a little bit of regret. And we won't get those opportunities if we're always thinking about tomorrow, if we're always thinking about what the next plan is or what we do next, or all of these things that are just too far away. So be present, be still, let your heart be your guide, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And you will have moments that you can't put into words, moments that make you even more whole than you thought you ever could be, because now you have something that goes with you into tomorrow. And it becomes a part of you. And guess what? Those people have the same parts. Just as they leave pieces of themselves with you, you leave pieces of yourself with them. So as an old friend used to say, I will just wish everybody a spiritual calmness, a place of being still and being present in today, whatever moment you're in, but being present and appreciating life for everything that it is. And I will look forward to seeing you next week. And as I started at the beginning, there will be a big announcement coming up soon. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.